I had my accident about 27 years ago. We were in Dubai at the time and we were on shore leave. We've got nothing else to do. We'll just go for a quick swim and then we'll go back to the ship. So we all lined up and in a line, and then I can remember running, and then apparently we dived in, and then that's when I hit my head on the bottom of the pool and then rolled down into the deep end. Someone noticed me in the swimming pool. They shouted to the others that something was wrong, and they were shouting for me to stop messing about. And then once they saw I wasn't moving and there was blood coming out, they jumped in and got me out. I just know that they were doing lots of different procedures on me, trying to get the water off my lungs. I can remember the halo being put on and the screws going into my head. I think most of the other people on the ward were dying, so I can remember hearing lots of groans and moans. But for me it was just a matter of surviving at that time. As far as I was concerned, you know, I was going to be back on duty after I got over what had happened. It wasn't until I arrived back in the UK that someone told me, you know, you're never going to walk again. And I said, yeah, of course. Well, SAFA were there before I came out of hospital, so they were there for my mum and my baby brother. I haven't been the one that was, how do you say it, supporting the family and making sure that everybody was okay. To not being able to do that, it was probably the most important thing at the time that my family were taken care of. We didn't have any income, to be honest with you, just my income. They brought nappies and baby stuff around for my mum. So that was my first experience of SAFA and how they are available for my family, really, and the support. It wasn't until I'd left hospital and I was back at college and back working that SAFA came to sort of my rescue, so to speak. In the past, SAFA have helped with small little things like extra money for heating or some software for the computer. In the recent times, they've helped raise the money for this wheelchair that's helped escape a lot of pain and explore my childhood rambles where I used to ride with my horse and my bike. Now I can explore with my chair, whereas before I had to stick to the roads and the pavements. When the pain got so much in the other chair that I was having to lift my legs up every half an hour, and I wasn't comfortable for any period of the day. At that point, I just didn't know what to do. I looked at the price of wheelchairs and I just thought, there's no chance at all. I think a flashback from the times before came and just thought, get in touch with SAFA. SAFA had raised, I think, £8,000. So it was a long way towards the target. And that gave me the encouragement then to work with my friends and actually raise the rest of the money. It's allowed me to go to every single hill that you can see around me and go up into the woods and explore Standish Woods. I go off track. I'm a little bit crazy at times, but I think that's the part of freedom, is being able to be yourself. And I've always had that little daredevil explorer within me, so I would say it's given me the freedom to be me and be myself.